everybody's line is open, so you know you can stay on and converse.
All right,
I'm gonna
appreciate
get
it.
everybody in though. Yeah, you good. Okay, let me go to 404. I think that's the ATL. Peace, what's your name? And you coming from Atlanta, I'm sure. But what's your name?
Hi, this is Big Meach
Hello.
calling in. Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Now, before I get started, I'm not sure if I'm the right person to be calling in because my viewpoints are going to be completely different than everyone else's because I see that this particular movement or what all of the comments that I'm hearing, you know, y'all are power to the people children, and I get it. However, I'm going to have a complete and totally different viewpoint than everybody because I'm a disagree with the whole thing. Now, I came in on the conversation when we were talking about this wedding thing and the whole idea with light-skinned women and this whole thing with this girl ain't black and why is it that we sit up here and get caught up in wanting her to identify as black or why folks have gotten to the point of wanting to identify her and this, that, and the other. And I'm having a problem with this because one thing that I see in society is biracial people who have always been biracial or who have been able to say that I don't necessarily identify with black and identify with all of who I am. Black folks come down on them and saying, well, no, because you black, you black, you black. That's all the world going to see is black. Now, we have someone here who says openly she's biracial. She accepts her black side, and now we got black folks saying, well, you ain't black enough. And I'm not understanding what we as black folks want because it sounds like we're talking out of both sides of our mouth saying we keep screaming power to the black people, and yet we're asking for everything else in return and want folks to identify and have this quote-unquote black experience, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Because oftentimes when we say the black experience, what has been equated to that these days has been somebody who got to be referenced to the hood to make sure we understand what hair braids are, to make sure we understand we come from Africa, and all that kind of stuff, where all that becomes a bunch of rhetoric because it ain't got us nowhere and it has not fueled the cause. It has not gotten us better health care. It has not gotten us better jobs. All it has gotten us is a lot of folks sitting up there mad, angry, and going around saying, oh, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, but it ain't got shit. You know,
I hear you. You sound upset.
I'm going to leave it there.
I'm trying to...
I'm going to leave it there because I'm at work, and I
I'm
got phone ringing everywhere, but I'm going to let y'all go ahead. I'm going to put myself back on mute.
No. You ain't got to mute yourself. I just want to get a chance to respond to. You said a lot. I just want to respond to some of it. You know, I'm just trying to understand what does black on black crime have to do with the one drop rule? I'm just trying to understand. Can you explain that part? Because I'm trying to understand the relevance in you bringing up all the black on black crime and talking about people from Africa, we ain't doing stuff and what does this all have to do with the one drop rule? Like, you sound a little triggered. I'm trying to figure out why you're so upset. Are you there?
404.
I guess he hung up.
I'm here.
He probably just...
No, I didn't hang up. I told you I muted out.
No, he's still on.
I'm still on. Hold on for a second. Answer your question. I'm at work, so I'm taking a call. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, cool. Yeah, I definitely have some things to say about what he said. But for the meantime, because 404, you still there? I see you on the line.
Still ain't got back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let's go ahead and converse about the comments that you had.
Yeah, let's converse because I've been listening. Like I said, I'm at work, so y'all going to hear background. I do hotel security, so you're going to hear radio come in every now and again from my officer patrolling. But let's go here because, again, I don't think I'm the right person to be in on this show. However, I can stand behind what I say. So let's go.
Okay, let's go. So let me address something. So you were saying how black people, you know, if the person say they not black, then we go, you black and this and that. If they do say they down, if they say they black people coming at them, whatever. Here's the thing. Yes, black people historically have always wanted to claim mixed people because that was a standard set by the system of racism, white supremacy. The idea of the one-drop rule, okay? And that was instituted to protect white people against us, and we still use, even this long, much later, we still use that premise. This is why that's destructive and that's wrong. And for black people who get upset with biracial people who say they're mixed, to me, they are black people who are very misled, and they don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand what's really going on. It takes two, okay? So you get 23 chromosomes from your mama, 23 from your daddy. I don't give a damn how dominant black is supposed to be. Look at Meghan Markle. She looks like either an ethnic white person or at the very least she looks racially ambiguous, okay? She does not reflect a black woman in any shape, form, or fashion. So she is actually a good example of just how black is not always dominant.
Okay, now hold on for a second. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Because, see, what we have, we know that black is beautiful, and we know that black comes in many different shades. And what you're describing to me sounds as if you're talking about cultural appropriation versus the way that this girl looks. Now, if we're talking about whether she identifies with the culture and has done all these black things that we attribute to what our culture is, that's something different than what she looks. Because we have vanilla black, we have all different shades of black, and we always say black is beautiful, black is this, and we celebrate our light skin, our very light skin, our albinos. We celebrate all of that. So when we're looking at this, are we looking at cultural appropriation because we don't think that she's been in the hood? We don't think that she represents us because she never had cornrows or whatever. What are we saying with that makes her not black?
Okay, let me explain something to you. Now, if you go back and do your history, I have, of my family history, like on my mother's side. And as you go back, you see that the ancestors were very dark-skinned people. The variation that you see within our community here, so-called African Americans, that comes from the racial mixing that has happened. Okay?
We understand
so this
all that.
idea, yes, hold on, let me finish. So yes, we come in a multitude of shades, but let's also acknowledge that much of those shades come from white infiltration into our DNA. Thus, when you are seeing characteristics that are highly common among Europeans, they don't reflect African people. That's just the fact of the matter. Yes, there's variations in shade, but this woman is the direct descendant, directly. Her father was white. We ain't even talking about going back into the 1800s. We're talking about now. She is the product of a white man. And that cannot be denied when it comes to her phenotype and when it comes to who she is. So it's not about cultural appropriation. It's not about any of that. It's just saying you are what you are. And if you have one black parent and one white or non-black parent, you are biracial. Obama is biracial. Bob Marley is biracial. Alicia Keys is biracial. Halle Berry is biracial. Paula Patton is biracial. Blake Griffin is biracial. Jesse Williams is biracial. We could go on for days.
Shamar Moore is biracial too.
And my question
whoever, we could throw a ton of names in there. And for some reason, black people feel like if they say, well, what about Barack Obama? Like that makes him black. He's not black. He's biracial. And his wife is black. His wife is a black woman. And that's what he really was championed on by the black community for the most part, because we knew he had a black wife. Obama is not even the descendant of slaves. Obama's father, he knows his lineage. He knows his direct family in Kenya and everything. And his mama was a white woman from Kansas. So he's not even a descendant of slaves on this land. So he was sold to black people. He's bootlegged. And black folk accepted it.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You're absolutely right, Renee. That's real talk.
Right
Renee.
on, sister. Right
on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So, are you saying to me that the black experience in this country has to be rooted in slavery in order for us to understand what being black is?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yes, for the most part.
You got to think our people were kings and queens before slavery.
Because we have a common. I'm gonna tell you why. For one, if you study epigenetics, or if you even look into it, it denotes that when there is significant trauma, when there is significant trauma in your DNA, that stays in your DNA. It gets passed generationally. So therefore, the descendants of slaves on this land and in the Caribbean and other areas where our people were enslaved, so I'm not just saying American Caribbeans have that epigenetics too. A lot of people in some of the other Caribbean countries as well. But it denotes that there is a certain heritage or a certain ancestry there. There is something there that ties us to this land, that ties us to a certain experience. And so when you have people who come here from Africa, yes, they are black people, but it's just to say that their experience is not ours. Because even though they have been impacted by white supremacy, the experience in America was like no other. Yeah. The transatlantic slave trade and the impact was beyond for the world, because this was a time where you had chattel enslavement, which means you were beyond just being an indentured servant, or just even being enslaved, like forced to work. You were stripped of all cultural identity, everything, your language, your everything. And that is unique for the institution of slavery. So yes,
so
there
I
is
got all
something different there.
That there goes unquestioned. However, the problem that I'm having is that it seems as though that everybody who is pro-black always wants to go back to this particular aspect and want to make sure that we don't forget the slavery and the slave this and the slave that the white man this and the other was the slave master and all that. I get all that. But what is the solution? Where are we supposed to move from this? Because I get tired of hearing the word coon. I get tired of hearing the word bed witches. I get tired of hearing the word Sambo for folks who don't agree with it, and they choose to move and operate differently, and yet their experience is taking them along a different path. And because it is not pro-black the way the pro-black children want it, it seems to end up being something that is contrary to the black experience. Now, everybody understands what slavery is, but if I choose to sit down there and do something different that says, I'm going to go this route because this is the route that's taking me there, and without being called a sellout, without being called some beta male or whatever the other term that anybody want to use, why is that so different? And folks want to sit down there and jump and say, oh, you ain't black, or you turning your back on the black experience, when everything that I'm doing is to help build the community. I'm the one who goes back and do X, Y, and Z with my community, and this, that, and the other to put the steps there, and nobody wants to recognize that. But because I'm not saying, oh, we slaves and, oh, I come from this, that's wrong.
Okay, I want to address what you said. First of all, I want to draw your attention. I want to draw your and everybody's attention to something. Whenever you said the term pro-black, you said it in a way like kind of a nasty or kind of like condescending way. The pro-black children.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Let me just address that. Hold on. You can, but let me say what I'm saying.
Okay, let me finish.
Go ahead.
The reason why I say it like that is because everyone who comes, I don't want to use the word fake hotep because I have a friend of mine who says that. The reason why I say it the way that I say it is because all I hear is rhetoric from the pro-black children. All I hear is a bunch of power to the people, fuck these motherfuckers, y'all ain't black enough, you ain't man enough, oh, the black queen is. And all I get is people who sit back and they are remote control children. They sit down there pressing their remote control. They go to these little rallies and carrying on that speak to the choir, and nobody's doing shit in the community. I ain't seen no pro-black man tell these little young motherfuckers to pull their pants up and shit and act like they're a black man up in here. I ain't seen no pro-black person go tell these motherfuckers to stop having all these goddamn babies all everywhere when they could go on Ayanla and tell me I got 16 baby mamas and 34 goddamn kids that you can't take care of. I have not seen that in this community to where the whole pro-black experience is to sit down there and to denounce and all of the negative shit. What I do here is the pro-black children always want to tell other black folks and call them cools and everything for not wanting to believe in, oh, we come from slaves and we got to sit down there and treat our queens this way, when the pro-black children want to treat our queens the way that they do. And the queens want to sit down there and act like they bitches and they eat.
Okay, let me just address that. Now, like I said, the way you said it was in a condescending way. And what that shows me is it shows just how strong the disconnect some black people have. It shouldn't even have to be said, the term pro-black. Because if you are a black person, that should be an automatic. So for somebody to sit there and use that term and then say it in a condescending way, it's like, wow, that's really a major statement you make when you say that. I can't think of any other racial or ethnic group who would be against people who are pro their people. So I can't imagine seeing Chinese who are against pro-Chinese. I can't imagine seeing Mexicans against pro-Mexicans. I can't imagine seeing these things. But in our community, that's what you have. And so you have people who took a term like hotep, which is a positive historical term, and they took that and they make a mockery and they laugh about it. And see, what many people don't know if they don't do their history and have the knowledge, okay, is that this was what they wanted. And what I mean by that is what the FBI wanted to do as far as the Black Liberation Movement is to make a mockery of it, to make it where people did not take the Black Power movement seriously, to where people were always in question about certain leadership or certain people who were speaking up. They wanted to discredit them. They wanted to discredit the movement, and they wanted to prevent the coalition of different black people under the banner of Black liberation. So in today's time, when people are laughing, when people are saying these things, and they're using hotep like it's funny, that goes to show just how much they've been brainwashed and just how much they don't even know what's going on. Now, that's not to say, that's not to say you can't disagree with some of the strategies or some of the things said or whatever that certain people who may be deemed conscious, woke, whatever, may have. That's fine. You can disagree with anybody. But to sit here and try to use pro-black in general as a way of demeaning or insulting, or if it's a joke, or if it's something to be belittled, that is beyond ridiculous and it's beyond disrespectful. Now, this is the other thing. You don't hear, it's like people have all this criticism for people who are pro-black, right? Which, like I said, should be a given. But people have all this criticism for pro-blackness. But if you want to sit up and talk about, what happened on Love and Hip Hop, the Real Housewives, the new Jordans coming out, whose new music is out, who doing this, who doing that, the sports team, who playing who won the game, ain't nobody sitting there criticizing you like this. It's only when you stand on the square of Black liberation, of trying to wake your people up and open eyes and tell the truth on the system of racism, white supremacy, that everybody has all the critique in the world and wanted to, well, what are they doing? Well, what are you doing? Well, this shows something. When people are so fearful to even speak, that says a lot. It's people who are so scared or who are so brainwashed or whatever, they won't even speak anything that's positive about black people or speak anything that's accusatory of the system and calling out what's really going on. So you got all this criticism, then what are you doing? Because that's a problem for me. See, people will put all the pressure on pro-black people, but y'all ain't supporting pro-black people. Y'all ain't putting money in nobody's pocket to help their movement. You're not giving them no type of respect, but you want them to do all of this work. You want them to do all the dirty work, but you're not willing to support and get behind them. And this is the type of it's all criticism. It's all criticism. That's all it is.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Because see, the reason why I don't expect nothing from the pro-black children, because the pro-black children don't want me there. Because as a black gay man, I'm the one that y'all criticize. I'm the one that you throw up under the bus. And I've always been on the front end.
A black gay man?
Yes, you heard me. I'm a black gay man. Okay.
Okay.
And so because of that,
and I would just let it be known, I do not support homosexuality. I think that absolutely. I think that is absolutely contradictory.
And you can feel that way if you want to, but I said you can feel that way if you want to. I don't care because no, that's not going to change anything. Because as far as I'm concerned, you asked me what it is that I'm doing. What it is that I'm doing,
right.
I'm the one that's
taking care of
what
are you doing?
I'm the one that's taking care of these kids, that these black men that you want to sit down there and say are the kings that don't take care of their kids. Those are my dollars. I have taken babies under my wings. I have taken kids all the time. I buy diapers. I'm the one that's there lifting up the black woman.
You think people who pro-black have it?
You asked
because they didn't put it in your face, so they didn't come and tell you. You think people ain't doing nothing?
I'm doing. You asked me
what I'm doing. But if you tell me what you're doing, you're doing things that everybody else is doing
what
too.
I am doing. So let me tell you what I am doing. That's what you asked me. You said, what are you doing?
Right.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Okay?
Okay. And what you're doing is what other people are doing as well.
No,
so
but
how can you
criticize? Other people. I'm not worried about other people right now. You asked me about me. So let me tell you about me. Okay? What I am doing, that is me and my money that goes to help women with their children. And I have helped raise part of the world. I'm from Detroit. So I have many of friends that I've helped raise their kids.
So do you work for New Era Detroit?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Do you work for New Era Detroit?
I don't. I live in
Atlanta now.
Do you support New Era Detroit then? Well, they got New Era Atlanta too. They got New Era Atlanta too, and they hotep, and they pro-black, and they out in the community, and they cleaning up, and they feeding people, and they providing water.
Let me ask a question.
Because I do my own thing. Because like I said,
why is pro-black and negative? Why is pro-black and negative, but you have no problem being pro-gay? How you putting your gayness before your blackness is my question.
No, because I'm halfway pro. I hate the whole idea of being pro-gay too, because the white gay children don't give a fuck about black gays. So I'm still in this fight all the way around. So it's not like I'm one over the other, because I'm not. I'm everything. But the part of the problem is the black children don't want to let me be black enough, because you think because of who I'm fucking, that got something to do with it. The gay children think that because I'm gay, and I'm not white, that I shouldn't be at the table to make sure we got decisions to carry on. Black folks, this black and gay shit that's going on back and forth, I don't support none of it, because as far as I'm concerned, as a black gay man, hell, I stand on. I'm the one on the front line.
You're promoting the gay shit right now.
On the front line. What?
You think you on the front line?
So you promoting the gay shit right now?
I'm not promoting. I'm promoting.
Hold on. It's the heterosexual black men. It's the heterosexual black men who are the target. Let's be real about it. The homosexual black man is rewarded.
Choice.
Hold on. The homosexual black man is rewarded in the system of racism, white supremacy.
Exactly.
Not the black gay man. So take that shit back. No, we're not. No, we are not.
Are you serious?
Being gay is a motherfucking choice, and it's promoted by racism, white supremacy, man.
Not the black gay man. So take that white supremacy.
And that's genocide too.
Because that's not that. The straight black men, you damn right they on target or whatever. They've been on target since we understood our prowess. That there, that's undisputed.
What power do you have being gay, man? What power do you have being gay? Nigga, you promoting genocide.
How the fuck am I promoting genocide? Because
you can't produce no children.
How the fuck do you know that?
You fucking a dude. You can't produce no children fucking a dude.
I have 3 kids of my own, so just because I don't fuck pussy now don't mean I have it. You don't know what the fuck it is I do.
Oh, wow. This is very
I know what you promote, genocide. I know that.
That's what you're
promoting.
But what did it take? Hold on, wait, y'all. Wait, hey, y'all, because we only got 10 minutes left. Hold on. We only got like 12 minutes left, and I know everybody kind of want to say something.
You got other calls.
I don't want to just.
I just want to say something.
I don't want to just stay stuck on. I know everybody kind of have a little comment, so everybody take like each person take like 2. Oh, he hung up. All right,
oh
girlfriend.
man, I wanted to say something.
Well, he gone. Bye, girlfriend.
Man, I don't go for that gay stuff, man, because that's promoting our genocide, man.
I'm not.
I don't go for that.
I'm not.
He told y'all at first. He said, "I don't think I'm the right one for this call."
Jim, I had some more things I wanted to say.
I already knew he was gay.
Well, Renee,
that was evident. And then he had a little attitude talking about, and hold on. Like he's a female.
He's getting real clowning with it. He's about to go off. Yeah.
I mean, dude. Yeah,
see,
but,
the one thing you did, Renee, you
yeah.
tried. Hear me? One thing you did wrong. You tried to start timing people. You should just let them go off, because the minute you start pausing and start put cut down, so you're gonna get some of these cats to run off the line. Try not to do that.
No. He just wanted to get. He just knew he was out. He was out with
it.
No,
because you give people time to get on one.
No, it didn't have nothing to do with no time. He just wanted to be out. But still, other people, everybody wants to get in to say something, and the time was ticking down for Blog Talk. So that's just how I chose to run it.
It's very interesting that it's very interesting that this man said that he is what they call pro-black and gay, and he knows that that the system attacks real men and men that don't get screwed in their behind, their ass. He knows this, so obviously you're not a threat. You're playing. You're thinking that you're up here, another man that you're safe. Okay, good luck to that.
Wait, who was that that said you F another dude?
That was me.
That was hilarious. Oh man.
And I want to apologize because he was pissing me off. Okay.
That was hilarious.
I don't tolerate that.
Oh man. I
don't tolerate that gay stuff, man. Especially I don't tolerate that because that's promoting genocide. Period.
When them 10-toes down, motherfuckers.
I just wanted to explain to him what a coon really is. Being a coon doesn't necessarily mean you disagree. I mean, we all have disagreements and stuff. A coon is the definition of a coon to me is someone, a black person who actively upholds and goes along with white supremacy. Basically, the black representative and ambassador of white supremacy, and they do it on purpose, and they purposely disenfranchise their own people. That's what a coon is. See, I mean, just because we don't agree with things don't make us a coon. I mean, I don't 100% agree with everyone that I support on YouTube, but if we can all come together and realize that, listen, we dealing with white supremacy, yeah, we try to actively do something to dismantle it. Yeah, we good.
Wait a minute, JW said, "Come goblin." I'm done. That is so beyond gross. I'm done.
But you know what? It's like this. Yeah. We clap. It's not like we clap, but we as a race of people. This is warfare, and right there, you as any man or woman said that you fall victim into homosexuality, you already dead in the battlefield. This should not be no discussion. We don't deal with people that are sex confused, and we don't deal with too much swirlers. I don't mind they come in, bring their input, but they should be known that it's not going to be tolerated. You think that you're doing something for the black cause, but you're not. You're just self-inflicting.
But see, he went there. He went there. Wait, hold on. He went there and he mentioned that he was homosexual. So
it was. I don't think nobody on the line was surprised.
Right, everybody knew, but I'm just saying he brought it in. So I mean he admitted it. So like I said, I don't support that. I'm gonna just let that be known off rip. I mean, which I'm sure he probably already could. That was not something we was gonna be down with.
Put the disclaimer out there.
But just so you know, I don't. But yeah, you know what, honey, you're gonna have to bring it down a few notches. And he kind of got it together, cause baby, I'm the only queen on here right now.
Right on, queen.
You sure trying to go there too.
I'm the only queen on here right now. So
smacking his lips, snapping his fingers, and all that shit.
Okay.
We don't need no queer on here. We got a queen. We don't need no queer.
Y'all gonna have to hold on. He's like, y'all gonna have to hold on because I'm at work.
You got the right job. I'm thinking work is a fucking.
No, listen, Renee. There's insanity of a lot of the males that are homosexuals that go out the way and say, you're trying to outdo the females. I mean, come on, man. I mean, look at you. How the hell are you going to complain about Hotep and coolness? And so you getting plugged every night by some man and you feel this is a good thing. It's logic. Matter of fact, Dawa was listening to the show. He would get all in this right now, man. This is sick right here, man.
Why do you think he ain't going to never leave his job? Why do you think he ain't going to never leave his job? What is his job?
You see how he
where did he say he worked at? I missed that.
Hotel security.
Was
at the hotel. The prime atmosphere for yeah.
Hey,
he know everybody that's coming in and leaving out. Yeah, he got the all track right. He got them on tape and every goddamn
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Hey, Mochacha, I'm sorry, sis. Yeah, I saw some lines drop. Yeah, you know, what's it called? Blog Talk. You know, they be hanging people up. So, yeah, I'm sorry. And yeah, if y'all want to call in, just make sure when you call in, you press 1. And like I said before, if you are like in the chat or whatever, just put like your area code in there or mention it, like if Psycho's in there, mention it to him so that I can bring you in. You know, just in case. Because it's like I be having different problems. Like some people can't even call in on my line. Like Psycho can't call in. It's just a lot of weird things.
There's
that
no
happen with
coincidence.
They changed Blog Talk up a while from a few years ago. I
haven't
been
no coincidence
in a while, but I tried to download the website. I didn't even recognize the site. I was like, what the fuck is this?
They doing some things. But yeah, y'all, we got like 5 minutes left on the air. Man, this was good. This was a really good show. It got popping later on.
Yeah, it got very instant until it got close to the end. I was not expecting most of the homosexuals to call in tonight. Usually they're afraid of these type of platforms when they hear it's real men and women.
A lot of homosexuals will not call in my show. They will not.
No, they will not. Because they want somebody to, what's the word, Renee? They want somebody to soothe their sickness, their what they call it, their sexual order. They want it to be. That's why think about this. Why do you think they changed the names and you can't say faggot and all that stuff? You gotta be soft. Calm this. No, we gotta call it.
And did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? And black queens and all this.
Yeah.
Did you hear when he said that? I'm like,
he was taking a lot of shots. He was taking a lot of shots, and that's why I asked him, and he tried to backtrack. Like, that's why I asked him, like, how come you putting your gayness before your blackness? Like, you got no problem identifying as pro-gay, but you shitting on pro-black. He's like, I don't really like identify as pro-gay. Well, your actions is showing me that you're pro-gay because you sat there and literally said, I don't want to be pro-black because they shit on gay people.
Yep.
So therefore, once you made that statement, you right then and there, you told everybody that you was putting your gayness before your blackness.
Mm-hmm.
You right on.
When you
booty
brought that
before
up,
blackness.
he stuttered. He stuttered for a good minute when you said, "Well, why did you put your gayness before your black?" He said, "Well, you was stuttering. You was stuttering.
Psycho, you got him.
He was stupid.
And Psycho, if only you make Psycho, you know what you need to do? You need to make a special. You know how you make the nigga snap video? You need to make a special video for these homosexuals. That's it. Is how they're pro gay. You might have to come up with something just for them.
Yeah,
that shit was
crazy. Yeah, that was too funny, y'all.
Right. Well,
that was hilarious.
That was disgusting. It was disgusting.
It was disgusting, and it was funny and disgusting at the same freaking time. Like, but you know what? He had enough balls, if you will, to say that, to call it. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
Somebody's
I know what you're saying. Go ahead,
Somebody's live chat has to make something called booty snacks.
That's gross. That's gross. Oh, man.
You off the chain, bro.
Oh, man. That's fucked up, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Man, but y'all are bomb. Y'all are bomb. Y'all, thank y'all brothers so much. You know, y'all
much
are
honor and respect
amazing.
to you. Much honor and respect to you, Queen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And
you're welcome, Queen.
Black Queens in the chat room. Much love and respect to y'all. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're welcome,
Shout out
Queen Nicole.
to the chat.
Queen Renee. To all the queens in the chat room, Shorty Womp Womp, Nicole Ali, of course you, Renee, and Nikki Justice, if you're still in there, Sonia C's, all the queens in the chat room, all their streams. I love every last one of y'all.
We love you,
Renee,
Black
thank
Queens.
you. And we about black men and black women coming together.
Right.
Over here.
And you know, Renee, to give it, you know the funny thing, just to let this homosexual know, when he asks about solutions, I give you one simple solution: stop fucking ass. That'll be the first solution. All homosexuals, if you listen to the line, please stop screwing and sucking cock. That's your first solution. Once you get that, then you can get to plan B, C, D, E, F, C. You know what I'm saying?
Good luck on that. Good luck on that.
And the one thing I don't like about
Come into Bonefish Grill for a perfectly chilled routine breaker and one of our all-new peak of season selections. For a limited time, enjoy a fresh take on a Gulf classic with our oak-grilled Creole-style redfish finished with crawfish in an irresistible sauce. Or try a taste of the tropics with our pineapple glazed shrimp served over a creamy and indulgent coconut risotto. For a perfect getaway that's never far away, head to Bonefish Grill tonight.
Get a great deal more than a great deal at the Hyundai Season of More event. More features, more technology, and more confidence because 7 Hyundai models are recognized for 2018 IIHS top safety picks when equipped with automatic emergency braking and specific headlights. At the Hyundai Season of More event, going on now. Get a 2018 Santa Fe Sport with up to $3,750 total savings or buy with 0% APR for 60 months plus $1,750 bonus cash. Call 877-616-8513 for details or visit your local Hyundai dealer. Hyundai models named IIHS top safety picks include Santa Fe Sport models built after June 2017. Visit IIHS.org for more details.